From the Sun Belt Conference Bank Plus studio inside the Superdome, I'm Jack Benjamin with a look at today's Week 5 football slate. Having already tied a conference record with 4 wins over Autonomy 5 programs in as many weeks, the Sun Belt has made a resounding statement to begin the 2023 campaign. Conference play heats up with 6 league games today, with the Sun Belt's 3 remaining unbeatens all seeking to stay perfect. A week ago, in front of a sellout crowd at Jones C. Edwards Stadium, Marshall outpaced Virginia Tech 24-17 for its second victory over an Autonomy 5 program in as many seasons. Today, Marshall will try to improve to 4-0 as it welcomes Old Dominion to Huntington for the 3:30 p.m. Eastern, 2:30 Central kickoff on ESPN Plus in the Thundering Herds Conference opener. Marshall has won the past 5 head-to-head meetings, with ODU's last win coming back in 2016. Marshall was led last Saturday by running back Rasheen Ali, who carved up Virginia Tech's defense to the tune of 174 rush yards and a pair of touchdowns to earn Sun Belt Offensive Player of the Week honors. Ali is the only player in the FBS to rush for multiple touchdowns in every game this season. The Thundering Herds defense bent but didn't break and got a huge pass breakup from defensive back Josh Moten on a 4th down play to halt the Hokies' drive with 47 seconds to go to help preserve the win. Old Dominion survived a slugfest last week at Texas A&M Commerce as cornerback Lamarion James intercepted the go-ahead 2-point conversion attempt, and ODU recovered the ensuing onside kick to preserve a 10-9 win in the final minute. Wide receiver Kelby Williams caught 8 passes for the career-best 197 yards for the Monarchs, while Dominic Dutton caught ODU's lone touchdown, a 40-yard strike from quarterback Jack Shields in the third quarter. Linebacker Jason Henderson tallied a game-high 17 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 1.5 sacks. James Madison returns home seeking to stay unbeaten when it hosts South Alabama in Harrisonburg for a noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central kickoff on ESPNU in the first ever meeting between the two programs. Last week, JMU notched a 45-38 shootout win at Utah State to grab a 3rd straight road victory and improve to 4-0 to start the season. A 74-yard touchdown strike from quarterback Jordan McLeod to wide receiver Reggie Brown gave JMU the lead for good with just under 6 minutes to play. McLeod threw for 364 yards and tossed 4 touchdowns, while Brown racked up 160 yards and 2 scores on 5 catches. The Duke's defense recorded back-to-back interceptions on the Aggies' final 2 offensive plays of the game to secure the win, the first by linebacker Aiden Fisher and the second by cornerback D'Angelo Pons. South Alabama will try to bounce back after dropping a 34-30 heartbreaker to Central Michigan, a game in which the Jags got 2 scores apiece from wide receiver Colin Lacey and running back LaDamian Webb, who tallied his 3rd straight multi-score effort. And tonight in Atlanta, Georgia State looks to extend its program best 4-0 start when it hosts Troy for a 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 Central kickoff on ESPN+. The Panthers have won the past 3 head-to-head meetings. Last Thursday, running back Marcus Carroll rushed for 150 yards and a score to help propel the Panthers to a 30-17 victory over Coastal Carolina. It was a successful homecoming for quarterback Darren Granger, as the Conway native totaled a pair of touchdowns in the win, 1 through the air and 1 coming on the ground. Troy comes off a 27-24 win over Western Kentucky, a game in which quarterback Gunnar Watson threw for a season-high 349 yards, which included a 40-yard touchdown pass to wide receiver Chris Lewis on a Hail Mary to end the first half. Running back Kimani Vidal rushed for 156 yards and a pair of scores in the win. Here's the entire Week 5 schedule. Coastal Carolina tries to bounce back when it visits 3-1 Georgia Southern for the nationally televised matchup on the NFL Network. And Texas State, which overcame a 17-0 halftime deficit against Nevada last week for its largest come-from-behind win in its FBS history, heads to Hattiesburg to face Southern Miss. The 3-1 start for the Bobcats is the program's best in a decade. Be sure to follow all things Sunbelt football with the handles @Sunbelt on Instagram and @SunbeltFB on X. Enjoy the Week 5 Sunbelt slate, everyone.